Previously on Final Fantasy XIV DawnTrail. It is our duty to see this battle through. Okay. Okay. Dang, turning up on the music. Zaraja will not rest. To the Gate of Gold. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deep Cenote. Access the area presently restricted per my order, so I shall accompany you. London Bridge is falling down. Oh, I can actually fly here, so haha, haha. That helps out a lot. At least the underside is red, it matches your crown. That's true, it does. You know, this fit actually does match my crown, funny enough. It does match my crown. Didn't even really think of it. Alrighty. Well, I can fly there, so this should be so much more easier to get to. Yeah, it's gonna be a very late one once we get to the very end, so hope you guys are ready. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I am dedicating tonight to go ahead and get as far as we can, even finishing it. But I can totally understand if some people are like, oh, I need to go to bed. Totally understandable. I would say we can do a special stream tomorrow, but I think we're trying to do Criterion tomorrow, right? Plus, I'm also trying to watch Deadpool and Wolverine. I haven't got around to watching that yet. Oh my gosh, the sound of this. Oh, you got a friend trying to do Eden before or after it? Okay. Yeah, see? There you go. Many reasons why we probably won't be able to do a special stream tomorrow. Why did that sound like Pac-Man? That sounds very much like Pac-Man. Okay. And here we are again. It feels like a lifetime ago that we were last here. It really does. This place is a little scary. I don't know if I could come here alone. City of Gold, where it all began. Okay, Kona has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of the answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go. They're gonna play your jam, isn't it? Nope. I was kind of expecting it.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Krile, try holding your earring to the terminal.
Denied.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
Ah, that makes sense.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
worked. I get to finally see what this place is like.
It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference.
I agree.
While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Yeah, they are like the second best when it comes to handling magic.
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
Alize is like, I want to go. Well, Garaha, you're not going?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
Makes sense.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk Lamet, Krile, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
Okay.
As will I.
Is everyone staying behind?
Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Alize. Sorry. Aw. Wait, why did we, like, specifically talking to Alize? Oh, it says I'm sorry because I definitely feel that. Oh, with you holding the fort, I know we'll be alright. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful, eh? Oh my gosh. I like these choices. You did the second one? Hey, man. Well, I do have faith in her, you know, I have faith. I know we would do alright if you hold him the fort.
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
No, I know you wanted to come.
Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
You said sorry sarcastically? What? I freaking love Alize. That's like my favorite Scion. We're so in tune with one another. Like everything she says is exactly what I am saying. Who shall remain want for neither expertise nor experience? Worry not on our account, and fix thy gaze upon the path ahead. En route here, I caught sight of a large lizard. It looked palatable enough, so I shall hunt it later. Really? We can enjoy the meat while you regale me with tales of the world beyond after you return. Okay. I'm needed here, I accept that. I'm no child anymore. I'll spare no effort doing my part, so you do yours too. Together we'll protect what we hold. There's no telling what dangers we'll face, I know. But if Mother is out there, I need to find her and give her a piece of my mind. If Speed is intent on plundering either from other worlds, then our task is clear. We must stop her. She cannot be allowed to harm anyone else, neither those who are dear to us, nor strangers we have never met. 20 years ago, I emerged from the gates. Whether or not the answers I seek lie on the other side, I would see things through. I would be lying if I said I'm not nervous, but your presence gives me comfort and courage. I imagine your other travel companions often feel the same. Yep, this power I inherited. I'll use it for good. I will. See? I'll be completely honest, it is all I can do not to throw myself into the light. But I must resist the urge, for my presence will be required here. Should the gate close, it wouldn't do to lose everyone, our champion not least of all. I've done all I can. If you should meet Kakiwa, please tell her I said thank you. I would dearly love to accompany you, but this time I shall content myself with seeing you off. Where you now go, I pray you find hope. I look forward to hearing your account upon your return. I'll keep everyone safe. Just concentrate on your own task. Alright. Once again, I must leave Lamet in your care. Please return safely. Yeah, that's everyone. What if the time flow is slower inside and you emerge to find the twins fully grown? That would be crazy, actually. In a way, I kind of like that because I've been wanting them to grow up. It's weird how they haven't, but everyone else has. You tired of her fangirling, asking for challenges? I like that she always fangirls over her. She's like our biggest fan. Plus the challenges and all that, I always find interesting because it's like, alright, let's do it, you know.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Right, we are bringing 3 friends with us. Gotta have a trust dungeon, you know? But there's definitely no trial. Definitely a trust, but no trial.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphinx's domain, a place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World?
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
said Ascian. Could that voice from earlier on talking to Zeralja be the Ascian? Whoa! Wow! Wow! That is beautiful.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips.
Gosh, so
all
beautiful.
this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Living memory. Wow, this place is beautiful. Dang. This is a very nice looking place. Wow. And this music. The music kind of reminds me of Twilight Town from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, very much so. Dang. Yeah, definitely sounds about the same. Not what I was expecting. Oh my gosh, dude. And they had like a Ferris wheel and all that? I'm sorry, I gotta look around. Is that Alexandria right over there? Oh, that is totally it. But it's different. Doesn't have the context yet? Okay. This is my world, my home. Neither the void nor the first. We are indeed come to an unknown reflection. The city of gold is an adept description indeed. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yokoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, it would seem that the barrier between here and the source is thin and Yaktel. That would explain the Yokoi's visions and the location of the gates. Hey, Aaronville, the volcano over there. You don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano, spewing forth lava in the middle of the city. I like to see that. You know, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Interesting that they have a platform here specifically for this place. Dang, man, this place is beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, dude. You know, this might actually end up being one of my favorite zones so far in this game. Because it's just... it's amazing. And the music is so nice. I have to go into cinematic mode just for this because, like, I gotta take it in. I see electrope. It's used here too. There's no mistaking the design of this ether. The people here, could they be... Well, hold on. Let me attune to this. Go to FF9 music again. It's strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The difference may be more superficial than you think. Take a look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with the myriad correct contraptions. Like how Speen projects her image onto soldiers, I believe the city appears it's artificial. This aetheryte is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? It is. This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem the fair assumption. In light of it all, could this be the city that Everkeep's missing 12th level? Oh, I didn't think of that. Welcome, friends, welcome! Who are you? My name is Constancy. Constancy? And like you, I am an endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will be filled no different from when you were flesh and blood. Go along with it for now. Yeah. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as you, your good selves. City of the Endless? At glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreation attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost and not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made in haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do you take care as wildlife brought here or preservation forms freely? Whoa, hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's fiend we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you are in luck. Really? Why is that? It was just announced that Her Majesty would enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso Terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. Not sure how things work around here, but let's head to the Meso Terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on our next tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking her out. I see a droid over there. Well then, what is this droid even doing? Welcome to Living Memory, a place where the endless endure forevermore. How may I help you? I'm good, thanks. What is this follow the yellow brick road looking Wizard of Oz thing? Like the Chamber of Skydeep's note, the electrode here produces a strong golden light, a difference in energy levels perhaps. I see. What you looking at? I wonder, can the Endless venture elsewhere, or can they only survive here? Well, that's a nice looking area over there. Very festive. The plants are real as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion. I can continue the same path for a little bit. Wow, this place is actually pretty expansive. I have a feeling that we're gonna have to explore a lot of this area, obviously. This is just usually how it is. New zone, you check out everything.
Sven? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sven.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years, but we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Right.
Sven, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong. Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sven was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sven, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
I'll protect my world and all the others.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Oh, she's pulling a Meteon on me.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Speed!
I was expecting her to turn all black or something really soon. My Speen's intentions are good, her methods are anything but. We cannot yield at any cost. The Endless were understandable from the first. Speen has been fighting a lost cause. The Endless exist in defiance of the laws of nature, but they exist nonetheless, with Speen holding them to be no different from the living. What are we to do now? Damn it. I felt that I had come to understand Speen, but I'm still clueless, utterly clueless. It's okay, not your fault. Those who live forever. Right, the villain face. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Constantine, perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Speen going unto slumber. Okay. Where's the nearest ether current? Southeast. Okay. Since we're here... yeah, I'm gonna have to find an ether current first. Okay. Well, let's speed this up. So I'm very curious of how they're gonna conclude this. Because she's trying to save Alexandria, but at the same time, she's doing a lot of harm. So I wonder if we're going to like defeat her and then she's gonna come to terms with everything, or we're gonna defeat her and it's like, well, now we gotta have to figure out some type of way to save her people, you know? He's left the area. Is that? No, that's not him. No sign of Constancy. Don't tell me he's gone somewhere else. Let's keep looking. I see a gemstone trader over there. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he's taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was here just earlier. A fellow named Constancy? Kakiwa? Wait, what? Oh, she looked good. Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? I could totally see Aaronville in her. It is. It's Kakiwa. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the permeable flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes then. She who was controlling that assuming machine was a ravishing Shitona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true that you're here means she's an Endless. I tried to tell you many times, but my courage always failed me. Which is why she's the best looking bunny in the game. She's so very good looking. She do look good. I'm indeed an endless. I've been for quite a while now. Aaronville? Now have you come to stop speeding? Yes, I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her then. While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Sure. Excellent. To begin, we'll head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zip line? What is that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use, though. As we endless can teleport freely within living memory, this particular line will take you to the zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. You can freely teleport? What the fin diddly dee? With that enduring pushiness, it could only be Kakua. Let's go. Oh, Aaronville. Well, before we go, let me at least talk to this gemstone trader. There, I got access to it now. Cool. Alright. Now let's look at the contraption found throughout this Isle of Ham. Does it not? It kinda does. Kakua has already teleported ahead, it seems. I think I know how it works. I've got this. I'm sorry, it's just she's gone, yet to see her and hear her carry on like nothing, I don't know how to feel. Oh no, man, it's understandable, it's understandable. You don't seem to be user registration confirm. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. It is very much like the island of Ham. The Anthony dub. I try my best with the voice acting, thank you. Not the best, but try. What a charming place. That's them. The people of Speen strives to protect. All different kind of eras of clothing. They look happy. So what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? Not close enough. Kakua must have her reasons. And by erase, she means, yeah, definitely what you think. For now, let's hear the rest. Oh, I gotta know where the ether currents are. Oh, come now, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Speen is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless, this I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us, and if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because you just said it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Speen looked to the other sources, even the ether. I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuyalam. Right. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear the exists because someone died. We probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes, but what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does that need to be done now? Can't we stop Speen first, then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Speen that must be done now. Her own memories are stored within a Meso terminal, which stands at the heart of the living memory. As you would expect, the terminal defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Speen will no longer have the reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Speen simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Meso terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe we will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Speen would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Meso terminal. At least. They're sensing your strategy and resolving to stop Speen. We had anticipated that it might come to this, but to actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we endless are but face smiles, crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Speen requires that you shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then it'll be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. There has to be another way. I don't want you to go. You have to respect their wishes, you know. We'll do as you ask. Thank you for respecting my wish. And as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Speen a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made the choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. Well, yeah, I think it's good to respect people's wishes, because, if someone asks you to do something and they seem so serious about it, then you have to respect it. To just go off and be like, whatever, what about this? It's kind of like you're disrespecting who they are and what they wish for. And that's why I was like, you know what, yeah, sure, I'll go with it. What do you mean? The Speen you know is an ideal to preservation, brought to life. Harnessing the love of the living Speen bore for her the people. She brought forth the Eternal Queen, whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Speen was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to the interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Speen wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientist of preservation has vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So, as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kakiwa, we understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's belief, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I've learned from the rite of secession. I realize we pass for time, but if you're alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. Truly are Gula Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we can glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave it to you then. We finished here. Come and find me at the fountain near the big clock tower. Oh, that's a cool looking clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Dang, Aaronville, dude. I mean, in a way, I kind of understand how he feels, but... Man. Water spear. Alright, where are ye, Ether Currents? Where are ye at? I will not object to your decision, and as my mother says, you needn't feel any guilt. Yet I admit I myself am still conflicted. To have such doubts after coming all this way, it's laughable, isn't it? Your ancestors were refugees from Liblum? What tales will they have? Oh, Liblum, that's a different reflection. Well now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it? It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into an old friend in life. We've been wailing away from the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen Speen really sustained us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thank you. For we found a break in our conversation. We'll ride the gondola next. I must say, I'm starting to enjoy myself, even if it's only a brief. This has the feel of a journey. Is that a unique? Two unique enemies? Ooh. I want to fight them, but we're pressed for time. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I adore this place. We have become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no more regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue our way, but I hope we see you again. Till next time. A part of me hopes that my parents are here too, but it's probably too much to ask for. I don't know, maybe... Oh wait, Graha's over here, so hold on. What you checking out, Graha? The Endless seemed to eat the food with relish, but it couldn't be real, could it? Only one way to find out. Why don't you try it? You there! Have you tried the popcorn from the stall? No, not yet. You haven't? You don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say that the classic salt flavor is amazing. The saltiness is simply exquisite, and that's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you seek out the other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all kinds of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in the Isle of Volcane. It's so smooth and rich, and just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it. I'm going there right now and have some right now. Oh my gosh, I'm going. Oh, I gotta run. Oh. Okay, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. Yep. I've been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, so this is your first time eating, isn't it? The food here are created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? Sure. That's the spirit. Find a table if you like, I'll bring it right out. At least you worry, there's no charge. All the food is free here. You can sit down over there. This better be as good as movie theater popcorn. Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? I like mine with lots of butter. And salt. Butter. I want that butter flowing through my mouth. Oh, okay. Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Interesting. So y'all had the plain popcorn. I told you need to add butter and salt to that thing. Good gods, it tastes like nothing at all. What are you gonna say? I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best seller for nothing. And what about you? It's fantastic. Its saltiness is exquisite. It's interesting. Its saltiness is exquisite. It's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Oh, you're reminded of Solution 9. Oh yeah, that is what the Lala said. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too? No, not at all. No? I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow? Oh, sure, let's go. My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. Hey man, can you please throw some butter in that stuff next time? And salt, it would definitely make the bland taste better. Okay. Oh, over there. I'm not getting any butter. I demand butter. I don't see anyone, Graha. But seems he's no longer in vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it is that troubles him, perhaps he could be of assistance. Serenity and sorrow. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up and search for him. He is an eldest with fair hair. Okay. London Bridge is going to be falling down here. That person's name is Petra? That's an interesting name. For a little girl. The most wondrous thing has happened. My mother was recently reunited with a good friend of hers. I imagine they're doing their best to make up for lost time. Speaking of all that happened since last they met, indeed, I expected it would be some time until she returned, so I was thinking of procuring a few snacks to pass the time. Perhaps some popcorn to start? You know, this implies that this little girl died at a very young age. Just let that sink in. Oh, there he is. Gods strike me down. We reunite again after hundreds of years, and what should happen? Yes, my apologies, but I'm in some haste, and if you have something to say, please make it brief. What are you so fixated on? Your friend noticed I was seem troubled, so you've been looking for me. What kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. Oh, I've seen it. It kind of looks like water. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and essence dispersed, I am not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after hundreds of years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. I mean, we can get it for you. A beast is a beast. They would be slain any other way, just like I always do. You're getting the full action though. Oh, the music doesn't change here. Wait. What the heck? Hold on. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's not new. Okay. Well, I got the engagement ring. I know where the combos go now. Now I'm truly vipering. You're surprised that I haven't gone at any endless? Well, like I said, we're pressed for time, so I'm trying to go on. I'll get him another time. Oh, it's you again. Was there something else? Here's your engagement ring. Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast. A beast is a beast, just like any other beast slain on any other zone. I will slay him here. Thank you so ever much. I see you already resolved the situation, Anthony. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Klaus. I was planning on proposing to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you, I can just do that. Well, well, that has cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No. No, we are sweethearts in life, but I died young and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, but the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. This is like heaven. Like, this is what it technically is. This is heaven for all the dead people of Alexandria. I assume you newly arrived. While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I can meet. I see, given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that is why I decided to do which I failed to do in life, ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. Really? Now that's loyalty. She told me that although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious has been a part of her life. The sweet fool. Oh, that's so nice. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it only as a construct, like these bodies of ours. There's a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect this to exist forever, even in this form. But, to be with the one I love once again, I make her happy. However wrong this would be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Speen. And now if you excuse me, I shall go and make the proposal. I made her wait long enough. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola. To ensure order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things even here. It's very much like Queen Speen to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see you two have no regrets. Well, that went well. Well, I think it's about time we rejoin the others, but what do you say we go to the gondola? I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Oh, don't tell me if we end up doing some stuff to this world, it's going to end up changing and it's not going to be as pretty. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. I hope it stays pretty. Like, let's not ruin things, you know? Please. I presented our tickets. While there is no stranger to boats, I can't help but feel a little excited. Is this a gondola date? Just kidding. We can push off at any time. Mind a gap when you board. Okay. Now this is a far more better date than I got in 7 Rebirth. A boat ride with Kakiwa? I'm good with either. Wow, this is so polar opposite of what we just went through with Endwalker.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this. That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
That was interesting. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it's been some time. I haven't met Endless like in you close. I feel I've come to understand Speen a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them to a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Krile said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Anthony. We can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Oh, Ether Current, where are you? You're so close. You're so very close. I see you. Aha. That was a very nice and touching scene. And it really just makes me think of the theme for DawnTrail overall. Because it touches subjects of like family who's not by blood. It touches subjects of like the dead and like how do we process death. And responsibility. Like there's so many themes that this expansion is going on, and it's pretty good themes, like good heavy themes. And I really like it. And a lot of it, that was interesting. Oh, don't you come for me. I'm trying to move on. But like I said, the themes here I can actually personally relate to. Like I can totally see what Quinn was saying early on during the story when we were talking about how he felt finishing off the story. Like I could totally see so many things that I can relate to personally with it as well. Now that I look at it closely, the clock has no hands. On an account of there being no need to keep track of time, perhaps. Finished talking to the locals, have you? It's been keen to hear your impressions. Any ether currents nearby? Alright, you good. Wait, did I pass one? I'll worry about it later. Krile and Ernville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Anthony? It was a very lovely experience, getting to learn everything. Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle. While it's a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminal holds information on unfulfilled longings and uses them to orchestrate reunions like in Wuk. I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed, but there is one thing I do not understand. According to Wuk, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appear to be like age. Ah, yes, people are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. Oh, okay. The appearance of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life. So the little girl didn't die young. Her happiest moments were when she was young. Is that the case for you then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as your people age. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I am insufferable, inconsequential. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other endless are content with what they have here, you see? They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and venture outside. You're a proper rebel. Indeed. Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Krile and Elispecia, I have a favor to ask you. What is that? As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because, despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old, and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to put on a magnificent show, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Given the control units, a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on. But being an endless, I'm unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I like to treat the people here to display. Just leave it to us. I'll love to see the show myself. I guess. Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you'll be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Elispecia and Krile and head to the hydro terminal together. So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it. You're just delaying the inevitable. Wait, fuzzy little bun bun? Okay. It looks like ordinary stone, but inside the electrode, talk about confusion. Sapphire? That's an interesting one. I do love the view of the city from here. The picturesque scene of the passerby against the skyline is absolutely beautiful, perfect. But the endless have greatly diminished, and the buildings in the distance have grown dark. What will come next, I wonder? So it used to look even more beautiful. This must be the control. Okay, that's one down. And here's the last one. Oh, water flow! Oh. Well, I'm gonna take a dip, don't mind me.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
Oh! Amazing.
Pretty.
Wow! Look, Mother, look!
It is nice.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Little do they know that their demise is just nearing close.
Wuk Lamet!
What?
Oh, where are you? Wuk Lamet!
Namika when she's young?
By the gods, it's Namika.
Looks great.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namika, aren't you? It's me, Wuk Lamet. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
Oh, I see.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namika. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuk Lamet.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me. But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuk Lamet. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved, and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namika. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
No.
I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You were mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again.
That was very lovely.
I understand why Sven cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever.
She did change her happiest time.
Come, let's keep moving.
Not gonna worry about it. Let's keep it moving. That was very touching. Time to delete the hard drive. Oh man, that was a very lovely cutscene, you know. They're really trying to hit with the heartstrings at the very end here. Get away, remembered. What the heck? Why do you look... You look like that dumb little bird that looks like Emmett Silk and all that. Or was supposed to be Emmett Silk. Sorry, it started hitting me, so I gotta get rid of it. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, the shoe bill. It looks just like the shoe bill. Oh, these. I'm just gonna worry about finding the ether currents after the story's over because I don't want to spend too much time trying to look for them. Remembered? Yeah, that makes sense why they actually call it that. This is like remember. Remember who you are. Yeah, after the story, I'll worry about the ether currents. I made a wonderful memory. Thank you. The show was breathtaking, was it not? Very. Namika truly looked happy. Just to make sure, Kakiwa, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Aero terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's just the same process as fountain controls. I leave it for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people to see the sights, you want to do that first. Upon shutting down the Hydro Terminal, it will not be possible to restore Canal Town in its present form. Really? So we're not gonna see it like this no more? Why would they do that? Oh, that's devastating. Oh, we gotta do it. All right. Let's go ahead. It would be nice to take pictures and all that in the future, but oh well. It is what it is. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Why can't you just keep it looking pretty, but the people disappeared?
Sleep tight, everyone.
Yeah, time to move to the next area. This is living memory's true appearance. I had braced myself for it, but to actually erase the endless is hard. Thank you. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. I chose this path. I want to hold my steps. You can do New Game Plus and go back and take pictures, so don't feel bad if you haven't taken any. It was just a spoiler that made me feel better, so I thought I'd share it to you too. Okay. Well, I think now seeing how it is, I wouldn't consider it a spoiler. But dang, dude. Freaking sucks. But alright. Knowing I can come back and do pictures later, I guess that's fine. Don't torment yourselves. I ask of you, so burden lies with me. And remember, we endless are but face smiles, crafted from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, it's our duty as the living to know and remember them. So, let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called. Another zip line at the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. Ah, but I ought to mention, while shutting down the terminal should ease the endless bound to it, those with strong and resolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you could lend them an ear, for their hope are proof that they once lived. Okay. Interesting. You were so upset. I'm very upset to see it like this. Because it once was a very beautiful place. And now it's ruined. It's kind of odd. It kind of reminds me of Nier in a sense. Like Nier kind of had like some environments that were very beautiful, that used to look beautiful, and then they turn out to be like this bland color. And the music is gone. Bro, you're so right, the music's gone. Now it's ominous. Here's one of those little lingering quest things that she was talking about. Side quests. Well, wishing the wishing well. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about that now. And it gives ether current, so we'll do that later. Let's return back. You usually don't do side quests in this, but you had to do all of them in this zone. It does feel like I have to do that, now that you mention it. Oh, this is the one that leads to the one that looks like Alexandria. I thought that would probably be the last one. That lively place yonder appears to be Yesterland. I wonder what manner of folk we'll find here. Worry not, Anthony, I don't intend to halt my steps either. Kakiwa already gone ahead, let's get going too. Yesterland has an altogether different look. Each zone has a distinct character, would seem. System reboot complete. Bleep bloop. User registration confirm. I bid you welcome to Yesterland, where the dreams of children and inner children alike can come true. Please enjoy your stay. Whoa. Pretty. Yeah, I'm totally gonna have to come back to these places and take pictures. Amazing. Is this also a recreation of an actual place? After a fashion, Yesterland is themed upon a period of peace before the storm surge had engulfed the world in conflict. It was a golden age of Alexandria, and they captured it here in the form of an amusement park. Well now, another large-scale attraction. Tell me I'm not the only one who's excited. I'm exhausted just being here. Feels like the gold saucer. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. It does, doesn't it? Exciting to simply to step through the entrance, and I imagine this is how we intended to feel. On the far side, wow. On the far side of Yesterland is a castle that is totally Alexandria. That is where the terminal is located, in the basement. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Take what time you need to get acquainted with the locals. Have fun now. Gonna have to speak up at some point, man. Like before, we speak with the endless. We'll learn what dears to them before doing what we must. Right. Let's start by exploring and get our bearings. .113 north, so it's really close. Enchanting floor fiasco. Whoa, this is very pretty. Whoa. What the heck? Seeker bat. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it. Thank you for your patronage. It looked cool. I'm sorry. Appearing to be a decimal light, this building resembles those of lie submerged in heritage found. The windows are composed of a colorful array of stained glass. I think it'd be really cool as a minion in a mount too. The beautiful artwork on the ground depicts a swirl of stars. Perhaps such a sight was once visible in Alexandria night sky. Oh, hello there, mister. We're just talking about Sir Otis. Do you know him? Oh, is this gonna be a place for Sir Otis? He's a bit odd and doesn't get jokes, but he's really strong and can vanquish fiends in a flash. He's probably out there fighting right now. When I grow up, I want to be strong like him. The Sir Otis the children spoke of calls to mind another Otis. It might be worth seeking the man out to confirm his identity. Let's see if we can find him. Well, where's my ether current? 58 northwest, so it's got to be over here somewhere. We can look for him while we find my ether current. Aha, there it is. Oh, we're at it. Yeah, I only got one. Well, I'm only going to try to get the ones that are pretty close in proximity. Yes, I did. I atoned to it. Mean Kakiwa. Hey, leave me alone. Do a cool thing, though. Oh, it is. Pretty. And it's gonna be sad that all this is gonna be gone. Thanks, Yoshi P and team, for making me feel despair. This place is too beautiful and you're gonna get rid of it? Oh, hey, there he is. My despair is the setting, not the people. I mean, yeah, the people's nice too. A man is engaged in battle with fiends. He may need helping. Yeah, sure. Where'd he go? I mean, I care for the people here, but like, the environment also looks so cool. It's kind of upsetting that the latest expansion, like Endwalker and this one, for some reason, they decided to just do some odd choices for the final zone. I mean, to me, it's pretty odd, but maybe some people it's not. Like, I get what they're trying to do story-wise, but sometimes you don't want to have the story to overrun something that's good as well, you know?
I know not who you are, but my thanks for your timely aid.
Why do you look like Hildebrand?
Your bait's so strong!
That was amazing, Otis! And you too, mister!
Ha ha ha! Fiends such as these are naught to be feared.
Well then, dealt with it already, have you?
No, not all Highlanders look the same. It just happens to be, you know, looks just like them.
Be at ease, one and all. So long as I, Sir Otis, live and breathe, no citizen shall come to harm.
Otis! Of all the people, could you really be that Otis?
I'm certain I do not know what you mean by that, Otis. I am who I am, and I should very much like to know who you are.
You're Sir Otis Villona, Lord Captain of the Royal Knights of Alexandria, yes? We met you while searching for Gululja. You cooked a most delicious repast for us. Fought beside us in Solution 9.
Gululja. Solution 9. I've never heard of such things. These events of which you speak are utterly unknown to me, as are you. I'm quite confident I would recall if we had met before. Could this be? Villainy! You seek to bewilder me for purposes most foul!
No villainy intended, I swear. Tell me I'm not mad. This is definitely the Otis we know, right?
In the flesh, no less. In an earlier version, you won't remember his time as a machine. You know what? Yeah, I would definitely say that.
I say! What are you whispering about there? Wait! I've no time for this. I must attend to my preparations for the founding celebration. The children begged and begged that I perform in the marquee play, and I cannot possibly disappoint them. I take my leave of you. Good day!
This guy.
Founding celebration?
I can see why some of you probably spent a lot of time just exploring this place and taking pictures and all that before even doing a story, because like I probably would do the same thing if I had a lot of time. Gods, what a surprise to meet Otis. He might not be the exact same as the one we met in Heritage Found, but still, thinking back, he mentioned that he was a test subject for soul preservation. That might explain why he's here anyways. In any case, I'd love to talk to him some more. There are some things I need to tell him. Sure. Let me get more of the bone white. Oh my gosh, that picture. Knight of Alexandria. Right. Let's go after Otis. He's bound to know about the past, about the Alexandria of Otis, as well as Speen when she was a living person. The problem is, he doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. Perhaps we can offer to help him with his founding celebration. That might warm him to us. He set off this way. Come on. London Bridge is getting ready to fall down for Otis. Let's not worry about it. Let's keep going. This reminds me of Steiner in some type of way. Both of them are stubborn to people who aren't Alexandrian. Should I take the handicap way or the stairs? Well, you know, I'm not trying to be that person, so let's just take the stairs, you know. Wait, did he go on the... Is that a roller coaster? Not. They can't decide if they rather ride the burglar ring or the Esperance wheel. What? Me? I just wish they would make up their minds so we can go already. What you doing? Are you harmed? Or are you unharmed? The latter methinks. To wish Her Highness replies with her winsome smile. I am thanks to you, my dearest Otis. Awkward. You again. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your rehearsal. I'll play the part of the queen. Oh, yes. It's just a ramp? Oh, that's disappointing. Well, no, you're just... Oh, the handicap. I appreciate the offer, but there is no need. The script is my own work. You see, I know Princess lines even better than my own. There is, however, a scene with which I struggle. Hey, this looks like fun. Can I join in? You as well. I thought I said that I was busy. You did, but we thought that maybe we could help. You're getting ready for the founding celebration, yes? I am, and if truth be told, we are in dire need of assistance. For this edition of the celebration, there is to be a play about the history of our realm for the children's enjoyment. But with fewer of us being given form, we haven't enough hands to carry out the production. Thus have I been tasked with not only writing the script, but perform it as myself besides. I'm down. It's alright. We really are happy to help any way we can. Just tell me what else we could do. For the same reason the production is short-handed, it has become difficult to gather a crowd. I'll be obliged if you could spread the word of the play to the children in Yesterland. Consider it done. We'll take ourselves around and talk to the younglings. Splendid! Oh, and to better appeal to them, we have the adorable animal costumes for you to wear, together with your cheeriest bearings, of course. Animal costumes. Alright, anything to make the children happy. Let's see. Yes, this one should be suitable for you. Oh lordy, what is he gonna put me in? Oh lordy. The elephant costume. Oh, it's glamour. I was confused for a moment when you handed me the device. I have something in mind for you as well. Let me know when you are ready, and I shall activate it for you. You okay there, Lamety? What's yours going to be, I wonder? Me too. Ready, are you? Then let us have you don your costume at once. Let's put this on your chest and... BAM! Oh lordy, is that what I think it is? The bunny costume. Marvelous! There's not a child that would fail to be delighted. It really does suit you. I guess. Now that you are suitable attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station and see that you make fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another one. Okay. I can see how some people are probably happy about the bunny costume. Well, hop along then. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? I need you to gather at the ramp. Ah, the play. I know about it. They sometimes have performance over at the castle. Yeah, what I said. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss, but if you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. Well, let's hop to the next child. Chatty girl. You ready to battle, little girl? Let's go. I'm just kidding. No, put up weapons away. Look, it's a rabbit! What is it? What do you want to play? Do you? I need you to attend a play. There's going to be a play about a queen speen? Yeah, exactly what I said. I want to see it. Well, head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. Listless boy. Alright, well, let's hop to it. Well, who should interrupt my air cab watching but a person in a silly costume? Let me guess, you here to tell me about the play? Don't bother, I've seen it no less than 50 times already. You hear me? 50 times. Well, I don't care, kid. Where's the carrots? What? Otis is gonna be performing it himself? Now that's a new twist on the old classic. I didn't say that, I said the carrots. But sure, whatever. Alright, just that. I'm willing to see the play again. There's another one on this level somewhere. Over there. Energetic boy. Oh-ho, a rabbit monster. Who shall rule the day you cross paths with this royal knight? Okay, you want to say that? Well, you want to answer to my blades, kid? You want to answer to my blade? Well, come to the play. There's going to be a play with knights and stuff? Come on, let's go and watch. We can ride the cab later. I got demon eyes. There's one getting ready to get on the cab. I don't see how someone can run out of time. If you spent 30 minutes in a rabbit suit wandering around and you ran out of time, what the heck were you doing? Oh wait, it was at a lower level? Oh no, it's right here. Observed girl. Watching the cab. Oh, are you here to look at Queen Speen too, Mr. Rabbit? That great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. That's what my mom told me, and she's a scientist. My mom also told me that the terminal is a tomb. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there. Well, why don't you come to the play? You can see her all you want. A play about the realm's founding? I love history, that sounds great. I'll let my mom know so we can go and watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Wait, where's my carrot? You didn't give me a carrot. Daggone it, kids. No carrots. Alright, well, quick one. Oh. Alright, I'm back, Otis. Did you just jump off of that building? Yep. You finished making your rounds. Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. Thanks to the two of you for promoting the play in my stead. I can memorize the lines of my satisfaction. I'm grateful beyond measure. Children witness the rabbit jumping off the platform. Yep. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Endless? Children? What an odd thing to say when we're endless ourselves. It's, complicated. I'll explain it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs to make my way to the venue and see the final preparations. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you on from the crowd. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I am not done anything like that, and I don't think I can learn lines in such a short notice. Rest assured, it won't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little sword play, a duel between Alexandrian and Liblum soldiers. Interesting. That is certain to please the children, and without the needs for words. What do you think? Have you, Liblum scum? Have at you, Liblum scum. This Alexandrian knight is going to take you down. like the first one better. Mugging children for carrots. That keen, are you? Alright, you asked for it. Then it's settled. I should prepare your costumes for you. You need but engage in a mock fight. While there isn't time for a rehearsal, the little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I should go and inform the troupe members of changes. Pray, make your way to Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. Alright, sounds good. That's the castle where the terminal is. We will shut it down, Yesterland, and the Endless, and it will also fade away. Let's give them a show to remember. Yeah. And we'll remember them too. Them, and what it is that they seek to preserve through this celebration. Alright, well, let's speed this up. Yoink! Well, hey, it's the Alexander raid blobs. Wait, that's a fate? Oh, interesting. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Man, it still really sucks. I know I've been repeating this same line over and over again, but it just... it hits, man. Whoa, pretty. Looks beautiful. Leave me alone. Wow, that is amazing. Right, let's give it our best and have some fun. Yep. I wonder what this is gonna look like when it's ruined.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
And where are the others, for that matter?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious Electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado... It's a royal knife!
Oh, cool.
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
Ha! Yeah!
One time y'all see me without my crown.
I am killed!
That is so silly.
You must flee! All of you!
Oh, interesting. Oh, you're right.
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest?
And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them. Go to her! You're supposed to go to her!
What's happening?
Is it over already?
He's having a shock.
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion, oh boy, they, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. A new Alexandria.
Way to improvise. Nice. Oh, I got my crown
Pray
back.
forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
Oh, no worries. I can understand.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word, that I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers out of fear of the truth. Alexandria, does it still exist?
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is, an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
He was a proud and valiant knight of the realm. He was a brave soul who protected his queen to the last.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
It is a miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, but I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
No explanations are required. I haven't initiated your purpose. Oh, sorry. There are paths only the living may walk. Mine was a tumultuous life, replete with joy and sorrow both, but it ends with a bright note thanks to you. If I have one regret, however, it is that I could not meet the new king. Send him my regards, won't you? Yeah, no worries, I will. Well, this is definitely not what I was expecting this place to look like. The inside of here was not what I was expecting. Well, another lovely area getting ready to go into ruin. So prepare thine eyes. The fact that it's mostly children in Yesterland explains all the amusement here, but as happy as they seem, it's hard to think that about their lives before this. For if the form of the Endless reflects their happiest self, it means they died before they grew up, or grew up to find no greater happiness. Right, that's what I took. That was a marvelous play. It's just a shame that it would be the last performance, but it will forever be etched in my memory. I had a wonderful time, and I believe everyone here did. Suffice it to say, I didn't expect you to appear on stage. You did a fine job, both of you. Well, thank you. Right, I know. Well, we're here. Are you having doubts? No, I'll do what I came to do. It's just, the fonder you are of someone, the harder it is to say farewell. If you're ready, Anthony, then I am to you. Okay. Yeah, I know. We gotta shut it down again. Alright, let me just say a word for those we met here.
That night, he was the one who looked after Gululja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sven's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Oh, this is gonna look so depressing. Oh my gosh, that looks so depressing. Bye, Otis. Oof. And back to ominousness. No music at all. Thank you very much, Square. 2 zones to go. Almost there. Upon our return, we must regale Gula Jaw with the heroic tale that Sir Otis Vanilla, but not Vanilla, and Lala, whatever. Otis the Mechanical Soldier and Otis the Endless. Through you, their paths reconverge at the last. And that makes half. It's like waking up from a sweet dream to bitter reality, but I never forget my time with the Endless, or the pain I feel now. We're more than memories stored in machines. So long as someone remembers us and carries on our legacy, we'll never truly fade away. That's true. We still have a ways to go. Let's keep moving. Yep. Keep going. Hey, level 100. Sanctuary of the Strong. Okay, so far there appears to be no change with the Meso terminal. So let's take the opportunity to visit another zone. Azal Volcane is the northeast. That's where the volcano is, isn't it? The place with the volcano, eh? I suppose we're using the zipline again. You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guard at the gate of the Remembrance. Come, let's head back. London Bridge. You know what? Now that I think about it, having this song, London Bridge is Falling Down, is kind of relation to what's going on out here. Because we're literally taking down the bridges of this place. Can't escape the game. Same here. You know how it is. I can understand if anyone is continuously wanting to keep playing this. Like, I'm the same way too. 48 East, so you are right over yonder somewhere. Be nearby. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Aha. Clever little sneak. Welcome to the depressing stream. See, it's funny that you say that because, like, this expansion I want to focus mostly on, trying to, gathering and crafting, because last expansion I was focusing mostly on battle stuff. This one I want to focus on crafting and gathering. All right, to the volcano, where the volcano is probably going to be depressing looking too. How can she be so carefree about everything? I don't know, that's your mother. That's a fiery place indeed. I wonder what's in the theme upon. I must say, it saddens me to see the scenery change in our wake. I agree, Graha, me too. Volcano really isn't real, right? All that smoke pouring out is just part of the glamour? Guess we'll find out. Bleep bloop. Download complete. User registration confirm. Dauntless Adventurers, I bid you welcome to Al Volcane, the Sanctuary of the Strong. Fight with courage and honor, that your legend may resound furthermore in the arena of valor. I don't even know who we're gonna run into here. The music's different. Oh, it's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. Not all my life. It isn't even real, isn't it? Oh, definitely not. But don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. I know, I'm sobbing as like each region is just being shut down. It upsets me. That there is the terminal. You can get to the via caverns that run through the volcano. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care around the wildlife now. First zone's the last one, obviously. Hey, Aaronville? I'll explore alone. You needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. Poor Aaronville. He's still coming to terms with it. You can hardly blame him. Just leave him be for now. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. Is this one going to be pretty straightforward? Well, checking for ether currents. With DC I'm on, I'm going to be on a different one because like we were transferring here to make sure that everyone's able to jump in and join me for trials and stuff. I figured there's going to be fire-based enemies here. It doesn't seem like this is going to be mostly focused on people though. I don't think so. Maybe? Right, which seemed to be the more direct path to the terminal, but I must say, I'm curious about that building on the left. Oh, left. Oh, that one. Okay. I don't know. Or maybe that one? But yeah, left. I was looking right. That building. My bad. What was I doing? I was looking the right way at first. Getting sleepy. The mechanical soldiers are as common here as they are in Solution 9. I wonder how long ago they were created. Looks like we have two paths to choose from. I thought I saw Krile heading left though. While that seems to be a detour, I must say I'm rather curious about that rounding building. Well, I'm always up for the scenic route. Let's follow after Krile and see what the building's about. I will go wherever the ether current is. And the ether current is not that direction. Avoid ether personally? I know, I am avoiding it. I'm just focusing mostly on story now. The heck is this? More enemies just started popping up. Is this a battle arena or something? Found her. Aaronville is elsewhere, of course. A round building with a seating for spectators. Might this be a fighting arena? You and me were thinking the exact same thing. Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood, while I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. Though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. Ah, I see. Anyway, it seems the next match is about to begin. I've already spectated my fill. I will move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. Okay. Lala versus Lala. Round 1. Begin. Lala on Lala violence. They're either both scholars or both summoners. I'm gonna go summoner. Ooh, too slow on your cast, buddy. You gotta be faster than that. What you gonna do? Oh, poor buddy.
That rather resembles Arcanima, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Wait, that's Krile's parents.
Is something wrong?
Krile, I think I see your parents over there.
What?
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Not the voice I was expecting.
Come on, dear!
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, Oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Krile. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate, and I did, and I'm here, and...
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
Well, I was not expecting to meet her parents like this.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The Heatwells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Miracles really do happen here. I'm happy for Krile. To think that Krile would actually meet her parents. Yeah. But it makes sense. Could it be that the system orchestrated this reunion as well? Forgive me, this is all so much to take in. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts. Oh, these are the new materia. Alright, I feel a little calmer now. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but to actually come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. And having been parted from them as an infant, I'm not sure how to behave. Take your time. After everything that has happened, you deserve to do so. You have many things to say to one another. Now you can say them. Indeed, this is a meeting to be cherished. Just don't do what comes natural, okay? I mean, just do what comes natural. Thank you, everyone. I'll make the most of our time together. You know, I'm actually kind of curious of how close we are because it's 3 in the morning now. And I did say I was going to keep going until we're done. I promised that. But I will say I am a little curious. Got a little bit to go? Okay. That's fine. Wait. Oh, these are the hot springs. You could have carved the tension with a knife. Let us keep an eye on things for now. You're all our daughter's friends, yes? Thank you for bringing her to us. No problem. That we should meet our daughter again here of all places. Curious, isn't it? Yeah, I'm so ready. Always gotta stay prepared. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I completely forgotten to introduce them. Over here is Wuk Lamet, vow of the resolve of Tuyalal. Besides her is Grahatia, my colleague and the student of Baldessian. And this is Anthony, an adventurer, though that hardly does him justice. He's the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Oh, yes we do. Our heartfelt gratitude you all. No problem. Not the smoothest of beginnings, isn't it? If only we had some Barik, wait, how do you say this again? Barik Pepel to ease the way I am, right? Wait, that's not a bad idea, actually. Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Some of the code will be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all treats that will help you cool off. Zabrik Pepel. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but no worries. Go ahead and do your thing. Not to think of it. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Right. Thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. Hopefully they have some here. But after I take a dip in this hot spring... Wait, there's a Lala floating here. This is the life. Don't I have... Okay, no, I'm wasting time. Let's keep moving. Oh, I did not mean to kick him. Oh well. That was well conceived, Wuk Lamet. He just put in what I learned in Wuk Lamet to use. If I had to mention a potential problem, however, is that the food here tastes like nothing to live. Seriously? I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. And going along with the idea, Krile likely understands this. It may not instantly break the ice, but I am hopeful that it will help to thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Krile requests? Something cold, ironically? This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treat there is, one that will leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. If you wanted to ask people near the Aetheryte, Anthony, Grahatia and I will do the same elsewhere. Who's over here creeping? Well, hello there, Kiyobi. I see you just chilling here. I was like, wait, who's this? Well, enjoy your craft. Don't let me interrupt you. Didn't mean to. Let me see this. Thank you, Anthony. We look forward to seeing what you bring. You're very considerate. I feel a bundle of nerves. Oh, no, it's this other direction. Can I take a shortcut? Like, can I go through here? Yes. Let me attune to this. It's interesting seeing you out in the wild. But it makes sense. Phew, after a long hot soak like that, I'm going to need a Gold Star ice cream. What? You don't know Gold Star ice cream? It's only the most popular treat here in Alazal Volcane. While it's a little tricky to tuck into, you can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. A cold treat that will leave an impression, that's a difficult one. Alazal Volcane is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly hearty and feeling kind. Oh right, there's a popular stall to the southwest that might just have what you're after. Why don't you go and have a look? The snack to have today. You have a recommendation for something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use an iced drink with my snack. I think I'll get coffee. Actually, a tea might be better, or even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make it white beer today. Based on what you've learned from the locals, the stall southwest seems promising. Okay. Where is thy stall? Well, hello there. So you're here too. Everyone spoke about a recommendation Gold Star ice cream. Those colorful balls stacked on the top of each other. That'll be ice cream, I take it? Yeah. I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. You're talking to transport expert? Wait, yeah, you're talking to a transport expert. You mean you can do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Yeah, I got it. Great. There's definitely safer in your hands than mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything is taken care of. See you back at the springs. Hello there, would you care for a famous Gold Star ice cream? Yes, 3 please. Alright, 3 servings coming up. Here you go. You'll want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. Deliver the ice cream before it runs out of time. Well, good thing I know a shortcut. Oh, that's actually kind of cute looking. They look nice. Here you go, ice cream. Goodness me, what an amazing looking treat. Thank you so much, Anthony. No problem. I wouldn't smash into a wall.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Is Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
You got it.
This is just excruciating.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Raha?
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
Oh, so he knows.
No, it's delicious.
Wait, seriously?
I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
No.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Oh yeah, I'm actually hungry right now. Like, actually hungry. My snacks is not doing me any good.
Truly, we've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far from them after all.
'Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive: to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
An unusual gift? The Echo, I dare say.
Right.
Our people, the Milala, are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors. Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Of course. Sure, let's do it.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
Okay. Yes, I've already done all the variant dungeons, actually, including one Criterion. You all have good hearts. Our daughter is fortunate to have friends like you. Well, thank you. You've gone through so much trouble for us. No problem. Take care now. Probably won't be seeing y'all for a little bit. Maybe not at all, but... That went really well. And you, Anthony, your senses of balance is something else. Well, thanks. Though it had no taste, the ice cream was a treat for the eyes. I'm glad it served as an ease of tension. No problem. Anthony Wuk Lamet. With your help, I'm able to not only bond with my parents, but know the joy of sharing a meal with them besides. For that, I am so much else. I thank you. Oh, no problem. Let's get spell speed. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Milala, ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well, namely information on preservation. Preservation, the scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion, and prior to that, created the Endless. As living memory is likely also their creation, I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course, seeing as they had the key once belonged to the Milala. It can't hurt to learn about them. Right then, let's head inside. London Bridge is getting ready to fall down. What do we got in here? Oh, there's a lot to read. Uh-oh. There's a whole lot to read. I'm probably gonna have to read some of this on my own just to make time go by fast. I probably might have to save some of it. You want to read this for the next part coming up? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna still read it. I'm still gonna read it. This place has to look at an ancient ruins, but I suppose it's an illusion as well. This is how it is in here. You know, these panels contain information of the Malala. It's very much like a museum. Okay? Well, I'm gonna read it for myself, and then, like, if anybody want to read for them, they can just, of course, see for themselves. Chapter 2. Number 3, my lord. Yeah, I feel like a lot of that we kind of already know. Alright, last one. Okay. An hour and a half-ish until the end game. Okay. Quite a mythical atmosphere here. Is this what the Malala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. Whoa. Aya. What's going on? The ancient home of the Malala people were created here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of Electro. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. Ah, but I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embarked upon your educational journey. There's even a guide. How considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there is something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. This is incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That is yours truly. Okay. Sounds like a pain in the ass. It will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. I guess. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through the yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it looks like I'm probably, because I know Jag and Tashi are going to be wanting to join us, and I don't know if either one of them are still here, consider I haven't heard from neither of them. And I know Drim and Nero said they will join, because like I wanted everyone who wanted to join me for the final trial to also be here, so I might just hold off on the finale for later, but I'm gonna keep going as far as I can tonight. Well, that's kind of pretty. Ooh, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Is that the pattern in Malala motif? Interesting. Judging by the elaborate decoration, this was the place of import to the Malala. The wall is illuminated, it's so beautiful. If I may have your attention, you stand within the shrine of the Malala, a migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. According to the folklore, they originally hailed from the paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they have no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. Right. The speaker of their spiritual leader guided them to safety, and she is enshrouded here with the sacred relic she wielded. In this place, they perform rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic? That must be the key used to initiate to interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 browsers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its browsers by operating the panels. Simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. There are no objections. Let's have Anthony do the honors. Go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. Really? Okay, sure. As I heard say, the panel's previous chamber might also hold clues. For a mechanical soldier to serve as a guide, it seems safe to assume that the Preservations was aware of the information presented here and had no objections of its dissemination. All the statements could be true, right? Even false. This suspense is killing me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they passed out too. I can see why and understand. It's still early. Long ago, the people dwelled on islands in the eternal summer where flowers ever bloom, yet eternally did not last. No, that's not the one. The relic is speaker upon the portal through which people fled. However, it had to remain behind in order to sustain power. Maybe? Browser of calculations. Because there are king calculations. But exceeding the studies besides. As such, despite originally being outsiders, were favored by the rulers of many of the nation. Yes, that is true. When the lightning threatened the world, when the Malala turned the relic once more, invoking this power, we opened a portal and returned to our ancient homeland. Okay, I would say it's most likely this one. Remember, you must light the browser whose statements you believe are true. Are you ready for the answers to be judged? Wait, all the statements? Because if it's all the statements, then it would definitely be this one too, because, well, maybe... Hold on. Oh, wait, I didn't read it. Hold on. No. I think these two. Yeah, I believe these two are true. Very well, let the judging begin. You have chosen poorly. You're welcome to try again, however. Think carefully on what you have learned and consider reviewing the first chamber. Okay then. Wrong. No. I don't really feel like running all the way back though, but we're gonna have to. I gotta reread them. I must have miscalculated or misread something. Well, this is definitely gonna take up time. Do I want the answers? Yeah, just to save time. Yes. Because I could totally go back and review it, but like at the same time, I'm like, I don't feel like reviewing it. I'm a little sleepy. It's getting late, and I'm just trying to get as far as I can tonight, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the trial tonight, or even finish it. The warrior of light cheating on his test. There's a little bit of text afterwards giving you a hint for each one. Lol. Not the right one. Nothing in the statement is touched upon by the guide. You will need to find other sources to ascertain its velocity. Do you wish to distinguish it? Yes. While the statement is similar to what you heard from the guide, you do not recall. Okay, I see. While the statement is similar to the guide, you do not recall. Yeah. You agree with the words. The statement seems to agree with the words spoken to the guide. Okay, that actually does help. No, the middle right was correct. Wait, this one was correct? Nothing in the statement was touched upon by the guide, but you will need to find sources to ascertain his ferocity. Alright, so the other one ain't true, even though it says that it is. Let's see. Ding ding ding, you answered correctly. Congratulations. Great work, Anthony. I knew you could do it. Thanks, chat helped me out. Taken as a face value, the information here would suggest that the Malala has simply migrated from a distant land. But we know better. We are aware of the existence of shared worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For an event that froze the seas, and the fifth umbral calamity comes to mind, that which ushered an age of endless frost, right? And the legend holds that during that age, the entire population of the South Sea Isles vanished overnight. Yet in the course of your adventure, might you have learned aught of this legend? Yeah, we have a couple times. Not only did you visit a shrine of the forgotten people of Alalu, but you did battle with the statue of the speaker as well. Oh, they actually brought that up here? The variant dungeon? Oh, that's neat. The things you get up in never cease to amaze. The heart of Arcanima to traces its roots to the calculation of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Malalas, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. If you have amused your satisfaction, let us move to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. How many quizzes are there? I agree, Wuk Lamet. I feel like this section is dragging on a lot longer than I am anticipating. I have 2 lifelines left. Alo Alo, South Sea Islands. Yeah, that was the Criterion dungeon, or the variant dungeon, the Alo Alo Islands. Cool. Leave the Yoshi the quizzes on Lalas because he's a Lala. He would do that. Aha! I thought I heard an ether current. There we go. What could these masks represent, I wonder? What's with all of these massive faces? Whoa. That is a lot. There appears to be a few expressions for these masks. We have come to the most enigma location in the museum. While it's known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it serves, not even the Malala themselves. That's rather curious. Is it though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the endorments upon the wall are masks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? This is the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you're ready for your answer. The different types of mass? Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I say there are 4 different ones. Yes. 4 different. Yes. 4 different kinds of math. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. 4 different kinds. The NPCs have guesses too. So how many kinds of masks are there? Have you determined? Well, let me see what everyone says. Masks representing emotions. It's just a thought, but if emotions and memories are inaudibly bound, could they be Malala's way of expressing different faces of a living memory? Wait, what? I keep losing track. I might have to borrow a brush from Krile. 3. The answer is 3, I think. There's more than 3. The answer is 4. How about everyone else? Seriously? I thought it was 6. Like Anthony, I also believe it's 4. As do I. The correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hells did I mess up? And that concludes the quiz tour for the Steps of the Speaker. I thank you for your visit today and eagerly look forward to your next. Thank you, the quizzes are over.
Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
It wasn't even a choice, right?
What is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with Electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves, and in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Krile, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya.
Oh.
We love you more than life itself.
Well, that's a beautiful name for her.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Krile, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Get to learn so much more about Krile, and then now we gotta get rid of it. Aw. Oh, that name is so nice for her. Such a nice name. If I may confide in you, Anthony, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tyrell. Was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I've learned nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up the Pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Anthony, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up with the others. Maya is another FF9 reference? I can't think of anybody at the top of my head right now. My bad, my phone alarm just went off. That means I am extremely late. Okay. We're back outside. Link Pearl just went off. Wait, any ether currents while we're here? Northwest, there's one back there? Come on, I gotta grab it since it's here. I'm gonna not be able to finish it tonight anyway, so I'm gonna grab whatever I can. Where's it at? Oh, it's probably down there. Playing tricks with... Oh, it is! Man, I'm not gonna worry about it. It was playing tricks with me. Ugh, oh well. I'll get them off stream. Yeah, I guess I'm not grabbing it. You can see like all the lights shutting off. Pressing that we're shutting down everything every single time. Oh, Kakiwa. Aaronville isn't here yet. Worry not, I shall be fine. Lovely people, Rober and Alila. Yeah, they are very nice. The others have told me all. I'm glad Krile could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, I ask this question for the second to last time. Are you ready to shut down the terminal? Yeah, let's do it.
You know how to do it.
I do.
The volcano did stop. Oh. We just met you. Man, it's gonna be so depressing going back through all of this to get the ether currents. Bro, who's cooking right next to me? Kiyobi. Okay. Aaronville? Still not saying nothing, I see. Just one zone remaining. Now that Elaspicia has joined us, let's head to the last zone. Their memories may be gone, but their love will be with me always. You alright, Krile? I am. I chose to forge no matter what. And I had the courage to do so because of all of you. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. Next, we have to part with... Yeah. Kakiwa will be the last one. An explorer's delight. I must say, the closer we get to the end, the faster time seems to pass us by. Come, let us head to the fourth and final zone. By now, you know how to get there, yes? Yes, we do. Excellent. This time, I'd like to quickly check on the Meso terminal, so I'll meet you at the Gate of Remembrance. Come on, everyone. Yeah, Kaki was the last one. Which terminal we have not used yet? It's that one, I think. Or no. Oh, it's... No, we used that one. Well, you think the last zone goes a little quicker? The volcano part was a bit of a slog. It really was. It was a huge slog. To the point where I was like so getting out of it. To the point I was just sitting here thinking, I feel like this is a bit too much. I feel like this is a lot of expedition that should have been done much early on. Not during the final moments. But that was just me. You did water, earth, fire, so that leaves wind. Oh, lovely. I like that one. Okay, to be honest, guys, I think I need to stop it here. I want to keep going. I really do. But at the same time, it's getting very late. And I promised everybody that we'll do the trial together. So I don't want to end up doing it without them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, special stream tomorrow. Special stream tomorrow so that we can be able to get the rest of this done and have everyone available with us. And obviously we can probably do Criterion right afterwards, you know? We could do Criterion afterwards and all that. The volcano lore is tied to the variant dungeon. Yeah, it was very tied to Alu Alu, which I do like that. I like that it was tied to Alu Alu very much. But like we all mentioned here, it felt like it was too much of a slog. Like, to be honest, I feel like this whole entire last map, as much as I really enjoy it, I do enjoy it, but it's really off. Compared to what we were going for, the build up for it, I was gonna say this at first. I like that they didn't give us a Mount Gok or Ethereal Sea moment when it came to going after Zoro Jaw. I was like, yes, we're not gonna do that. Thank you, we're not. But I feel like they replaced that moment with this. Now, instead of having the Mount Gok Ethereal Sea moment, we're now having the Lost Memory being that Mount Gok to Ethereal Sea moment. And that really made the finale a slog, which is just making me go, oh. I just wanted to be over and done with. Like, I get it. You gotta finish off some lore points and all that. I totally get that. But it just feels like it was doing a bit too much, and some of this stuff should have been established earlier on, and then let us do all the stuff leading up to the finale. But I don't know, that's just me. The last zone is kind of his own section. That is true, it is very much his own section. I wish they would have expanded on Erenville and Krile's plot throughout the entirety of the MSQ rather than jamming it in the last zone. Like, whoops, we gotta fit this in. It definitely does feel like that. I agree. Because I thought that we were gonna get both Erenville and Krile and Wuk Lamet's story all throughout the MSQ. But I feel like most of the MSQ in the beginning was very focused on Wuk Lamet becoming the Dawnservent. And they were like, oh, we'll give Krile and we'll give Erenville their moments. Just wait until later. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then we have the whole situation with with Zoraija finding out about Alexandria. And the whole situation with Alexandria became the more focus point. To the point where it kind of took over Krile and Erenville's moment. And it's like, okay, when are we going to get their stuff? When are we going to get their stuff? They kept on saying, oh, you'll get it, you'll get it. And now it is like you said, it feels like they just crammed everything in this last moment, which is heavily affecting the story. Because to me, I was really enjoying DawnTrail for quite some time. I really was. But in the back of my head, I have been wondering, like, when are we getting Krile stuff? When are we getting Erenville stuff? When are we getting any of these things? Because these things has not been happening. In the back of my head, I just kept on thinking that. But I still have been enjoying the story. But right now, it's just kind of getting a little bit of like, why are we now doing this? Should have this stuff been brought up so much more sooner? I feel like this was... It felt like they forgot to add in Krile and Erenville lore. And they were like, oh yeah, we gotta add it in here. We definitely gotta add it in now. And that's what kind of is not rubbing off very well with me at the current moment. It's funny having that person dancing in the background while I'm talking about this stuff. My copium is that maybe they were a pivot and give us some more love in this subsequent patch MSQ, but some opportunities have already passed, IG Krile's parents. Oh, you know what? You're right. Wait, that is Kyobi. I think it is. Yeah, the matter of fact, I would have preferred that. To be honest, now that you mention it, I would have preferred if they were to add in Erenville and Krile lore, I would have preferred them to throw it in the patch series instead of throwing it in the MSQ very much at the end. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like I said, I'm still enjoying this. I still am liking it. I just feel like this last few moments were a bit much, and it really dragged the finale to me. It felt like it was a huge drag. But I think they always have to do that. But at the same time, I don't remember Heaven's Ward having that issue. Because as much as I love Endwalker, but there were definitely moments at the end of that where I was like, okay, we're getting rid of our Scions, but like you're dragging on this last moment. You're dragging it a little bit too much. The same thing with Stormblood when we went to before we were facing Xenos and all that. I can remember going to that city where it was like the war and all that. It felt like it was dragging on a bit too much, that last section. So I was like, okay, let's get going, you know. That's because Shadowbringers and Heaven's Ward are the best expansions. I do agree with that. Shadowbringers and Heaven's Ward were really good expansions. I feel like they definitely had the best pacing out of both of them. Aside from the Mount Gulch section in Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers with that Mount Gulch section, I didn't like it. In my opinion, I didn't like it. It built up so much hype saying like, oh, we're going after Volturi. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm so ready to go after him. But then they're like, all right, before that, we gotta tell everyone in the entire expansion, and we gotta gather them all here. We gotta go after all this stuff. Hey, why don't we go to this extra little section over here? And I was like, yes, but people like Tashi love that dungeon. I do enjoy that dungeon. I thought that dungeon was nice. And at the same time, it was the point getting to it dragged on too much. You think if they skipped the lore dump about origins of Krile's people and gave more time with parents, it would be better than maybe expand on the lore in a future patch or something. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Because it's nice to get the lore of the Malalas and understand why they did their research and all that. But I feel like we should have got some of that stuff early on, or they should have put it in a patch sequence later. Because technically Dawntrail's not over once I finish this patch. Once I finish this expansion, I know for a fact, well, not a fact, I know for a feeling that Dawntrail's not over. There's gonna be Dawntrail continuing on to 7.1 and then 7.2, and obviously 7.3 is gonna be the finale of Dawntrail. Yeah, they'll add a bunch of after story stuff. But sorry to disappoint everyone. I said I was gonna try to finish tonight, but it's already 5 in the morning. Underestimated how long it was gonna take. Yeah, I definitely underestimated it because I streamed for about 7 hours, almost going on 8. And I didn't ad-lib as much as I usually do. I was even reading fast. I don't know if some of you have noticed, but I was reading fast. I was like, okay. Oh, let me add a little ad-lib in there. You know, it'll take away from the theme of the story. True, it does. I don't know, you just can't create a very beautiful place and then be like, alright, let's just get rid of it. I don't know. It's time to let go, Ant. You're right, Kilby, you're right. Bro, they did. They definitely did. It is what it is. I had to stop it here. So, thanks everyone for joining me. Stay optimistic. Keep it real. And I shall see you all in the next one. Alright, peace out.